My name is Tom Kaminski. I'm a graduate of Montclair State University, 1984. My job is the helicopter traffic reporter for WCBS News Radio 880. I've been lucky to have this position since the fall of 1988. On the morning of September 11th, 2001, we were flying over the Bronx when I saw a flash and a fireball from the top of the World Trade Center. My pilot that morning said, "I think I saw an aircraft hit the building." And I said, "Are you sure?" He goes, "No." He goes, "But I think I saw something hit the building." We knew we had something going on, so we flew down the Hudson River. We had to see what this was. The morning anchors, Pat Carroll and at the time Jeff Kaplan, pitched it to me, and I just said, "Pat, there's something going on. There's something that has occurred at the World Trade Center." And I began to describe, in just running commentary fashion, what I saw.
Tom Kaminski, Chopper 880.
All right, Pat, we are just currently getting a look at the World Trade Center. We have something that has happened here at the World Trade Center. We noticed flame and an awful lot of smoke from one of the towers of the World Trade Center.
Our immediate question on the way from north to south was, well, something had hit this. We were starting to hear small plane, but we could tell it wasn't a small plane. It had cut Tower 1 from one side to the other.
There is smoke now billowing out of the top of the World Trade Center. I'm looking at what appears to be broken windows. I want to say that this is about 10 stories down from the top.
The smoke started to drift toward where we were, and we decided that we actually had a better view a little bit farther north. So we left Battery Park and went north of the towers, and we had gotten to about halfway between Chamber Street and Canal Street when I heard Pat Carroll, our morning anchor, just say on the air, "It's exploding."
Now, we've gotten a look at least 3 sides of Tower number 1, and that is the only building
it's exploding right now, Tommy. We're seeing
another
apparently
plane.
That was another plane.
At that moment, I saw a flash out the right window with a helicopter, and my pilot turned the helicopter around to face it, and we all seem to recall this feeling of the helicopter being kicked from behind. And what that was, we don't know. Whether that was some sort of a concussion, we've never been able to determine. But we turned around and there was just flaming debris in front of us everywhere, as far as we could see.
Both of the towers of the World Trade Center are now affected. This second explosion has just happened. We're still looking at debris still raining down, and now from tower number 2.
It turned out that the second plane, where it made the left turn and into the building, was right where we had been about 60 seconds prior to that. I had not thought terrorism at all. Up until that point, we had it wasn't in my mindset. I don't think it was in anyone's mindset. But my pilot then frantically started looking around saying, "What the hell is this, an attack?" Never thought about it until he mentioned it. Several minutes later, received a notification from LaGuardia Airport, and they had said, "We don't know if there's another plane coming in. We need everybody out." And my last image of the towers was just this fading image of them both burning like 2 lit cigarettes. I think when you're standing there in that spot on campus where you can see the skyline, you should never forget the lessons that we learned. Now, the students, especially the students coming in now, may not have the greatest recollection of the events of that day, but they are certainly surrounded by people who could tell them the tale, because the people who were there anywhere close here in this area will never forget.